you're in a National Honor Society. You got
Yeah.
really good grades. Why
Yep.
not go to Michigan State, Michigan, even bigger, NYU, places like this where like matches your academic excellence? Why
Yeah.
Grand
So,
Valley?
right. Grand Valley, I was
And why
as a
isn't
high,
someone telling you go to Columbia? Like
right.
within the society.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. I'll start there of I don't want to mention the person's name, but we share a similar high school guidance counselor, and I don't think that they had our best interests out for us. And so I have a lot of
That's why I
yeah,
asked.
yeah. I have a lot of hurt feelings on that. So it actually makes me emotional because that the person was messing with our careers, especially for you,
Because you have the
because
same
you
last
had
name as me.
yep, exactly,
That's
yep.
what Natasha taught me. It's like it goes by last name. It's like
Yeah, it
so
goes by
the
last name.
S's.
Yeah. And so, you shared on the pod, I don't want to steal your story, but, as your
No, it's
brother,
okay.
I was like, as you were saying that, yeah, people were scouting you and, this person was preventing that opportunity to move forward. And so, so for me, yeah, there were 382 kids in the graduating class. I was, I think, number 80. Um, but yeah, no conversations about, hey, what does college look like for you? What are you pursuing? What are you doing? Yeah, I did not dream bigger. I knew I was going to college, but there was no conversations about how to finance it. I got
Yeah,
no help
the
from
finance thing.
yeah,
Hmm.
I got no help from that person. And so I yeah, I hold a little bit of soft bruised tissue from that years later. But again, more so for you, because it's like I mean, you did end up becoming a Division I athlete, but you kind of had to do that yourself. And so it was, I imagine what that could have been like in a different space. But anyway, sorry, I know it's about me right now, but so in that, so let me break it down a little bit more. So why
Hmm.
Grand Valley? I was familiar with it. I had been to a conference in high school over there, and so
Mm.
I like the layout of it and everything like that. But I was not in love with Grand Valley at the time. I fell in love with it. I'm a really proud alum, but my
Yeah, yeah.
goal or plan, my goal
Ended
or
up being
plan
a
was
great
to.
school. But
Oh
it
yeah, it
seemed like
definitely.
new or something. I don't know. It was just a crazy thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So my goal though, or original plan was I'll go there for 2 years and I'll transfer to Howard.
I think.
And so in that,
Oh, okay. I remember transfer talk. I don't know Howard though. Okay.
yeah. So the plan was to transfer to Howard again. Still trying to figure out the Black identity, and then it was, if I can real quickly, is I learned more about my Black identity at Grand Valley, because then it's kind of stereotypical, but being Black in Saginaw is different than being Black in Flint, than being Black in Detroit, than being Black in Muskegon, and being Black in Benton Harbor, and
Yep.
all those folks kind of came into one spot. And
Yeah.
it was really, it really opened my eyes in terms of Black is not like what the media tries to tell you it is, of either you're good Black or a bad Black or whatever. It's just, it's so much more in between that. And so
Hmm.
yeah, but yeah, in terms of academic pursuits, I was invited into Michigan State's James Madison, like their honors college. So,
Okay.
um, but financially, Grand Valley offered more money, and so I didn't want to. I didn't know how. Again, I didn't know how to finance the thing, and so, um,
I wonder if they had
my,
like black people scholarships at that time, like they did by the
yeah,
time I was a student.
right,
You don't even
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't even know. Yeah, again,
Hmm.
I put a lot of frustration on that person that who shall not be named, but
Hmm.
the yeah, I similar to you, in terms of your athletic pursuits, on my academic side of pursuits, like I did not know
Yeah,
how
if
to
you
finance
compare
the
it,
thing.
like yeah, it's like most state ranked in a way, right? Well,
Right,
national, yeah, national, yeah.
right, and so yeah,
Because
that
that's
that
like when it
that.
all stops for me. But
Mhm.
for you, it was just like I don't even know how I could ask that question, but you still found a way to overcome despite and this is where it stopped, not just for me, for everyone. This is that moment.
Right,
Whatever's been given to you, you have to take it and use it. And so in that situation, it's like, oh, nothing's given to you except for this. You did get to visit Grand Valley, and it was great that you're in the National Honor Society because you just had little glimpses of certain things that helped you not just end up at Delta or who knows what else. Not using any of your what you built on in the 4 years in high school, but it really comes down to what's poured into you. And for me, like sometimes I feel sad because I know like parents. For the longest time, I did blame, and the podcast changed my perspective on it. I blamed the school for not giving me enough, but that's not the school's responsibility. It starts at home. It starts at home. And oh, you like, I don't know, singing? Let's pour into singing. But when you're raised in a single parent home, they don't have time for that. They can barely even give food on the table. And so there's this big space that's left empty. I mean, I still have anger and the bruising, but overall, when do people ever do that? It's rare. And when they do it, suddenly those people succeed, like a LeBron James. I learned that DeMarcus Cousins didn't play basketball until 7th grade, and he was like 6'5" by then, you know? So it's like one person can change your whole life, positive or negative.